If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
Now Trending sponsored by Culver's. acetj.com/Culver's to find a Culver's location near you. Walleye dinner's back. Just in time for Lent. acetj.com/Culver's. It is Lent starting tomorrow, which means today, Fat Tuesday. So get fat.
It's actually Fat Shame Tuesday.
They changed it.
Yeah, Fat Shame Tuesday.
We had to wake it up. Be a little more woke. Fat Shaming Tuesday.
Fat Acceptance Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what they should call it. A lot of people are going to go get their ashes tomorrow, but today is also Galentine's Day. Now, I'm not super. I know what Friendsgiving is. I'm not super familiar with Galentine's Day. That's, and Alexis, correct me if I'm wrong. That's where single women get together and just kind of do a Valentine's Day celebration as friends.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
I don't think they have to be single. It started with
any girls.
Amy Poehler on Parks and Rec started it. And I think it's just a group of women. They don't have to be single. They're just, they're gal pals. They have Galentine's
so they have a little.
So here's the thing: if you are a main or a woman, and your wife or girlfriend goes and celebrates Galentine's Day, then you're off the hook for Valentine's Day. So you already had your Valentine's Day thing with when you chose to go with your girls, your friends, rather than wait and have a special celebration with your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, or other. So I hope, whatever little trinket that your friends got you and your celebration was worth it. Because
how does going to dinner with your girlfriends trump mean you don't have to do anything for Valentine's Day?
Because what is Valentine's Day? If you accept what the whole concept of Valentine's Day, if you choose to celebrate it and all, what is it?
It's for sharing love with your significant other.
Right. So then why would you want to go do that before you celebrate with your significant other? Why do you got to have another type celebration?
Because
it's for love. It's for love between the two peoples. And if you're single, that's a different story.
Yeah.
If you're single Galentine's Day, but if you have a significant other and you go celebrate Galentine's Day before Valentine's Day, then you've just told your partner that you don't care that much about them.
That's an interesting take. I don't see where the two are related, but okay.
Okay, well, let's say it's about to be your wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And then the day before your wedding anniversary, you decide to go take a trip, go for a spa day or whatever else with your friends instead of celebrating it with your husband or your wife, waiting and celebrating that. It would kind of diminish the anniversary celebration because you've already had a celebration and you're probably going to be comparing the two instead of just focusing on the one thing. If you're focused on your partner, then you don't need to be going off the day before and celebrating with your friends. I don't know, just my take on it, which is right.
Kind of takes the glimmer off the real reason to celebrate, is what you're saying?
Yeah. It's like opening all your gifts the day before Christmas. On Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve.
Without your family.
Yeah. Just going and doing everything, opening all of it.
Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
But this is a specific day set aside for love between couples. So why diminish it by making it a friends thing the day before? That's all I'm saying.
It's just adding to it, not diminishing.
How are they diminishing it? They're just having fun celebrating the love amongst ladies who care for each other.
Right.
Because they've taken Valentine's Day and change the meaning of it. Now, I don't care because I don't go in for Valentine's Day anyway. But Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate love with your significant other.
Yeah, but they're just having fun.
Right.
He doesn't like fun. Don't you know that by now? He hates all things that are fun.
No, it's just illogical to me. Whatever. I don't really care what people do. It's their business. But I'm just saying, if you care about your significant other and celebrating Valentine's Day with them, you wouldn't have to have a whole separate Valentine's Day with somebody who's not your significant other. The day is set aside for the love of two people. A sweetheart's day.
That's it. That's it.
So guys, if your girlfriend or wife is celebrating Galentine's Day today and going out with her friends, you tell them what I said.
Don't do that.
Tell them. And then when she comes in wanting Valentine's Day celebrations from you, just say, oh, I thought you already celebrated Valentine's Day without me. I think that'll really teach her a lesson, which is what you're always out to do in a couple. Teach the other one a lesson.
Always teach a lesson.
It's a teachable moment. Is what it is.
Love that.
And today, don't forget, today, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., IHOP, free short stack of pancakes. Today is National Pancake Day, the IHOP version. It's like Taylor's version, but for IHOP. So my mouth is watering as I'm thinking about this short stack, warm butter, and that delicious syrup. Free pancakes at IHOP, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They are asking for a small donation for February's month of giving to help end hunger nationwide at IHOP. So those are a few things that are now trending.
Okay. A woman in Australia has done something that Alexis said she would never do. And most other women are saying it too. But what does it say about your thoughts of humankind to automatically accuse someone of something as a situation of guilty until proven innocent? Tell you what it is and see how you lay in on it. Coming up next.
Live in the morning and anytime you want it on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
On the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Hey, we've been working on something really cool we're excited about, and we're going to be telling you about it soon. It's almost just like opening up an Ace and TJ playland is what it's going to be. A playland for you. When are we talking about that? For
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Thursday
okay.
morning. We'll be sharing a couple of new fun things we're doing.
All right. If you're watching if you will watch our YouTubes and on our app and all of that stuff, the video portion of the show, you'll be able to see this. This cute young lady, you see her name's Elsa.
Yeah.
She looks like a little,
Elsa.
they say it looks like a little Victoria's Secret model. She's from Sweden. And this woman just went all over the TikToks talking about how she and her husband just hired Elsa to be their nanny. And then, of course, all of the know-it-alls on the TikTok started, just bombing her with comments about it won't be long until she's with your husband and you better watch your husband, and there's no way I would hire a hot nanny to come into my house and take the chance on her, taking my husband, all this stuff. Now, Alexis, you've said that before. You wouldn't be hiring any, hot women to be babysitters or maids or anything like that.
No way.
For this reason, you just don't want to chance it, right?
And I'm going to be the only attractive woman in my house.
Now, is that mainly because because you don't want them to be hooking up, or because you just don't even want him thinking that you're not the hottest woman in your house?
Yeah, that.
Okay, but you don't think he would just automatically hook up with a hot, maid or whatever?
No.
But all these women are just automatically assuming, that this girl, this woman is, by looking at her, they're judging her and saying that just because she's hot, she's going to be trying to take the woman's husband and engage in adulterous affairs. And then the other thing is that they're assuming that the husband is not going to be able to help himself no matter what, and that he's automatically going to want her and try to have the adulterous affairs with her. And I don't see any pictures of the husband in the article or in any of the videos or anything. So they're assuming that the husband could pull a girl that looks this good.
Yeah.
That's the only complimentary assumption and prejudice about this, is that they think that the husband must be, good looking enough to be able to get a woman that looks this pretty.
That's a great point, though. That when you do that, you assume she's the type of person who would do that, and that the husband automatically is incapable of controlling himself around her.
Yeah. Now, do they assume that she would want the husband because if they have enough money to be hiring a full-time nanny, then he must have, good money?
I think so.
It's interesting. Interesting point.
But I kind of get it. Not the whole assuming that they're going to have an affair and all that stuff. But, I mean, if I were, my wife and I were looking to hire, kind of a live-in handyman. Zac Efron up in there every day.
Right, imagine with all his muscles showing fixing things. You want her looking at that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I get that part of it.
But
I wouldn't automatically say there's no way you're going to not have an affair with him, and there's no way that he's not going to have an affair with you, that kind of thing. I would just, I'm like you, Alex. I just wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to have to, look at something that's going to make me more insecure than I already am.
Especially when he's in there doing something that I'm not good at.
Yeah.
He's in there flexing and fixing stuff that I'm not necessarily great at.
And then it gets hot in there and he has to take his shirt off.
Well, see, that would have to be one of the rules, is that he has to work in a turtleneck every day and a jacket. Yeah. He's got to be wearing a jacket and a full football helmet with face mask. Just can't even look at all that. Okay, so what do you think about that? Discuss that with your friends throughout the day. Would you not be bothered at all, and you just not even blink an eye about hiring a hot nanny to come be in your house all the time around your husband? I think most women, if they're honest, would say they would. It's not, it's not ideal, to be doing that. But then again, how women are always saying how important it is for them to have help.
Yeah. If it's your only option, what's more important?
Yeah.
That you be hotter than her, or that she be there to help?
I mean, the love language is acts of service. So if he goes out and hires an assistant for you, then he's really just saying, I love you because I brought you this hot assistant. That's the love language.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Okay. We're going to test the difference in the moral principles of each member of the Ace and TJ Show. And Ace, I think you and I are probably going to get called out for thinking that we're so much better than everybody else.
Okay.
You know how they do that.
I look forward to that.
Okay, coming up next.
Share Funny is now a little extra. The Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. live on the Ace and TJ Family app and anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The United States truly is a special place.
The land of the free.
A real melting pot of cultures from all over the world.
Where men, women, and children are given the opportunity to pursue their own little slice of life, liberty, and happiness.
And what better way to celebrate our rich history than with some sweet President's Day furniture deals?
Right now you can save up to $200 on select queen beds. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
From the Calitrin Studios, Calitrin is the safe and effective way to lose weight. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
An anonymous Maine in Michigan walked into a place called the Mason Jar Cafe last week. He ordered $32 worth of stuff, and he left a $10,000 tip.
I think that's awesome.
He said he was in town for a friend's memorial service, and he was doing it to honor his friend who had just been passed. He told the server to split it with the 7 other employees who were working that day. So that would mean each person got $1,250. Now, let's say none of the other employees heard this exchange. And he just kind of said, hey, split it with everybody else. And then trusted you to split it because he said split it. Would you?
100%.
You would?
Of course I would. And if you thought that I would do any different, shame on you.
Would it be different if they weren't in the food industry, like that you have a connection with?
No, it would not be
wouldn't?
any different. No.
Like if it was a tire place and he said, split this with the other 7
Yeah,
people.
no. If someone gave me money and they were that generous with it, and they told me to split it with other people, I of course would do what they asked.
Okay. Would you, Riggins?
Yeah.
Rob?
Yeah.
Okay.
You thought all of us would
I
say
believe
that.
in karma, you know. Like, you got to put good vibes into the universe.
Why are you coming at me like that?
You're very angry.
I would not. I wouldn't give it to a damn one of them. Unless I may go and pick the ones that I wanted to split it with, because there may be some people on the staff that I don't like.
Right. That's a good way to handle it. That's good for morale.
But they don't have to know. What, it's
How
not,
they gonna
it's
not
not my
know?
it's not my restaurant. Why do I care about morale amongst the staff?
Well, because you got to work there.
And if they didn't do anything to help the guy, why are they getting
Yeah.
a percentage of my tip?
How would you possibly pull that off, though, without anybody knowing? Because don't you have to cash out your tips at the end of the night or something like that?
You do? Oh,
But you don't have, if it's just money laid around.
right. I would just when he left, I'd be going, that son of a, he didn't even tip me. He got this $32. I'm sure it wouldn't be much, but at least it'd be something. He got $32 worth of stuff and didn't even tip me anything. I ought to chase him down. See, that's the way I would play it. And then I would gather up the members of the staff who are conservatives and say, we're going to split this money. But don't tell those liberals.
Did you think we would have had the answers that we had, TJ?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought Alexis would say she'd split it because it's in the food industry. Because she would be like, if somebody left a tip like that and she weren't the main server to the person, she would want to know where her money was.
please.
I would want my money. But you gotta, it's just like that whole, when my wife tried to get me to pay for the car behind us at the toll lane going into Florida. And I said, well, I'm not just going to pick somebody because what if it's a Subaru? And then that's why I told because it was a Subaru, and I told the attendant at the booth, tell the car behind us that Jesus and Trump loves them.
So he did pay, but sent him a message.
Right. Yeah, that was during the Trump administration. So.
You're so kind.
That's classic. It is.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, today is National Pancake Day. Oh, what would you do? What would you do for a free short stack? Coming up next.
Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern. Live on the Ace and TJ Family app or download anytime wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ coming up.
When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. This one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts. She even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her, her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right. Cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
Share Funny is now a little bit extra. Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast, live every weekday on the Ace and TJ Family app or anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
So today is National Pancake Day, and it's not the generic National Pancake Day. This is IHOP's version of National Pancake Day. So you can get a free short stack, and then they ask for a donation to feed the hungry. Right? Isn't that what
That's
it is?
correct.
Like for the month of giving.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, if I get a short stack, you know what I do with it? I spread it out on the plate so I got a single stack. I don't like stacks of pancakes. I like just one layer of pancakes.
Yeah.
But we always talk about people who will wait in long lines to get the free short stack, and in most of the time we say that we wouldn't do that. It wouldn't be worth it, because how much is now though?
Yeah.
Who knows? In the economy now, it's probably a short stack is probably, I don't know, $1,500.
I just don't, that long waits for food like that just doesn't make much sense to me a lot of times.
Okay, what menu item is worth standing in a long line for? Ooh. You don't have any,
There's
Alexis?
none. How long of a line?
Let's say you're getting whatever the menu item is. You're going to get it free, but you got to wait in line 2 hours.
Oh no.
Nope. I don't think I'm waiting 2 hours.
There's nothing.
What about a free? Okay, let's do it this way. A free 12-piece with all the sides and everything, like one of those, like a Bojangles chicken box.
Tailgating box.
Yeah.
Nope. Not for 2 hours.
2 hours for free.
Nope.
I'd rather buy it.
Okay, here's what I'm going for. What if it's the last time it's going to be available? Let's say one of my favorite fast food items of all time is the chicken mini at Chick-fil-A. If today is the last day you're going to be able to get chicken minis, would I go wait in the line for 2 hours to get a dozen of them?
I would not.
I don't have loyalty to anything that I would like stand 2 hours for.
Yeah. Would you, Rob? Is there anything, not a Taco Bell menu item or nothing?
No, I'd leave immediately.
If it's the last time you're ever going to be able to get this item, what's your favorite fast food item?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but
okay. Well, what if it's chicken critters? Where are the chicken critters that you love?
it's the Texas Roadhouse.
Okay. Would you wait for those?
Nope.
I guess because you can get other chicken tenders.
Yeah, I'm not.
But if it's a cheesy gordita crunch and it's the last time you're going to be able to get that, Riggins, you love that.
God.
Would you wait 2 hours to get it?
If it's the last time, I'm probably going to wait 2 hours.
I would on a Taco Bell cheesy gordita crunch. I'd probably wait 2 hours to get 3 of them.
Like I'm
three
good.
or four. If there's a limit of 5, I'm going to get 5.
What if we went the other way? What if it was you and one other person of your choosing? Would you wait in line for 2 hours for a free, very nice steak dinner, whatever, or like a formal dinner like at a place like the Palm or something like that?
I can make a good steak at home. Like I'm not waiting for that.
Yeah, I can cook just as well as the Palm.
Yeah, most of the time I'd rather cook at home.
I didn't know if the quality of food would make any difference.
No.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm talking about I would wait for the cheesy gordita crunch and pay for it. If it's the last time I'm ever going to get a cheesy gordita crunch.
There's nothing that I can think of. Not one thing that I'm like, okay, maybe. I think the max would be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes maybe, but if you're saying 2 hours, I can't think of
Not
any
even if it was
food
the
that I
last
would
time.
wait for like that.
It's not waiting at the bar and having drinks while you wait. I'm just like standing
just
in a
sitting
line
down.
wrapped around the building.
There's no way.
I'm not doing it. I'm with you.
But you'll do it for concert tickets.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it for concert tickets either.
I've
There's
done it.
nothing that I would do it for, really.
Yeah, I've done it for concert tickets, for camped out overnight when I was young, all that kind of good
Maybe like a free car, like brand new free car. I would stand in line for 2 hours.
And Rob would have had to have waited that long to get the vaccine, but if he hadn't have jumped the line like he did.
True.
Yeah.
Kicking those old ladies out of the way.
I don't know, but a concert experience is like that's it. It's an experience. Concert tickets would be an experience. I just don't. There's no food that means that much to me to wait in line for 2 hours for.
Okay.
It would have to be like all burgers are going to be gone for me after this or something.
Yeah, but that's why I picked cheesy gordita crunch, because there's not another cheesy gordita crunch.
I like it, but it just wouldn't. It's not. Nope.
I'm sorry, nothing's coming to mind. The guy is fast food 5 times a week. Nothing's coming. Nothing. There's no thought.
There's nothing that I would do this for.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Well, actually, Rob had revealed some information during the commercial a little while ago that we need to dive into during Now Trending.
Get Ace and TJ anytime, anywhere, at your convenience with the Ace and TJ Show podcast. Available wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ is next.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culvers.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.